Hello rail fans, welcome to another adventure in Northeast Pennsylvania. Today, I'm out in sort of a celebration of my 1-year anniversary of rail fanning. Went back to where it all started for me, practically in my backyard at the Reading Northern West Hazleton office in the Humboldt Industrial Park. Today, there are 2 crews out working on the rails. I wanted to get out a bit earlier and catch the crew switching the industrial park, but as it turns out, I wasn't able to break free until about 11 o'clock and head out. I figured I would head toward the office and start there. As I pulled in, I saw 2 EMDs facing east with a string of covered hoppers. Looks like they're ready to head out to Hazleton Shaft. After waiting for just a few minutes, the crew blasts off from the office and heads east toward Hazleton, led by EMD SD50 number 5014. Which formerly served the Union Pacific and was built in 1984 for the Missouri Pacific. Following the 5014 was SD 40-2 number 3051, built in 1979 for the Missouri, Kansas, and Texas Railroad as number 611. It then served under Union Pacific as 3820 before coming to Port Clinton. Hazleton Shaft is part of the Atlantic Carbon Group, located just east of Hazleton and immediately west of Stockton Mine. Hazleton Shaft, along with the Stockton Mine, worked to mine nearly 3 million tons of anthracite coal in various seams below the ground. The shaft is capable of producing 1 million tons of coal every year, and a drying facility at the site can process 150,000 tons, all of which is shipped by rail for steel and foundry industries. As the train travels out of sight, I move over to the Route 309 crossing, which is located just west of Oneida Junction. Once the crew passes me here, they will go through Oneida Junction onto the Norfolk Southern's Hazleton Runner. The Hazleton running track is located between Oneida Junction and Ashmore Junction with a speed limit of 10 miles per hour. This speed limit makes it quite easy to jump around and catch trains at multiple locations. Once the crew passed me at 309, I head over to South Laurel Street, where you can catch the Buttonwood Street crossing and the Laurel Street crossing. From here, the tracks curve through the south side of Hazleton before rounding into the downtown section. The tracks continued through the downtown next to the Church Street station, Hazleton's intermodal center located on Church Street, just off of Broad. It was built in 2009 on the site of the former Lehigh Valley Passenger Station. The passenger station was built in 1908 and saw its last usage in 1961. RDC service from Lehigh to Hazleton continued for 4 days after all the other passenger service on the Lehigh Valley was ceased in February of 1961. The station was then demolished in 1963. After passing through the downtown, the train continues past the Norfolk Southern Hazleton yard until it reaches the shaft. Interestingly to me, the Reading Northern was able to build their own spur back to this industry off the Norfolk Southern owned tracks. This would be as much as I would see today. But the following week I was in Hazleton running errands and stumbled across a West Hazleton crew heading back toward home rails. This time it was a pair of SD 40-2s leading a set of loaded coal hoppers and a string of empty covered hoppers back to West Hazleton to tack onto the evening's fast freight destined for Reading. I hope you enjoyed this short trip around Hazleton. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up below, and then click the subscribe button. But that's it for now. Catch you all later.